Hi, I'm Jessica Thompson, and for this assignment, I interviewed our superintendent at Kansas Public Schools, which is Leanne Barnwell. One of the first things that Leanne and I discussed when I interviewed her was House Bill 1062, which states that school districts that choose to have their teachers and administrators, certain teachers and administrators, go to training, they can carry a handgun on campus. Leanne didn't feel like it was something that she wanted for our school right now. She did think it would be a good idea to have maybe off-duty policemen or armed guards at our school. She liked that option first. And then if she did go ahead with House Bill 1062, she thought it would be better just for the administrators at this time because she felt like that was a lot of responsibility for the teachers, and they already have a lot on their plate. The next thing we talked about was House Bill 2274, and that talks about smaller schools, less than 500, being reconstructed and basically added to another district. And I asked her what she felt about that, about the rural schools and them being consolidated, and she thought it wasn't a good idea. She thinks that little schools are important and that the little schools around our area are doing a really good job. And she did say that if it happened, we would work with them and try to keep their teachers and their administrators and maybe even their school buildings. They would just be under our district. But she hopes that it does not pass. The last thing we talked about was something that is already a law in our state of Oklahoma. It's Section 487.1 of the Oklahoma School Law, Section C3. This law states that schools should monitor bullying of computer devices, cell phones, and that kind of cellular and wireless devices. And I asked her what she thought about our school, if we had a problem with this in our school, and how we could monitor it. And she said, I think all schools have a problem with bullying, and if they don't admit that they do, then they're not telling the truth. And she said, but we take it very seriously at Kansas School, and we've done several programs to inform the students about bullying. But she did say that it's a lot to expect the school to monitor wireless devices, because really we don't have a lot of control over that. She thinks that that would be more towards the parents' job to control those kind of devices. Of course, it's our job to monitor the computers at school, but their cell phones, we don't have much control over. I also talked to one other superintendent that my daughter goes to school at another school, and I talked to him about some of these bills, and he felt the same way as she did. Although he leaned more towards, on House Bill 1062, he was for administrators. He was ready to go ahead and send that to the school board and get it where administrators could carry a handgun. Because he said he's first in line if, it's his job to defend his school. So why not be ready? Anyway, I learned a lot from this interview, and I learned that you don't jump to conclusions. Just because it sounds good, you really need to research it and find out if it's funded and if it's something that would be good for your school. Thank you.